Good morning, colleagues and friends from the media. I'm pleased to join you today at the talk show on the role of the media in the fight against COVID-19. Let me start by saying that the world has been fighting the COVID-19 pandemic for 20 months now. And one of the consistent players in this global fight against the common enemy has been the media. The media has been the frontliners in developing COVID-19 related information to the public. The media played a global role in coronavirus disease tracking and update through breaking news, live update dashboard, and then scientific breakthroughs. The media allowed the timely interventions by the government of Vietnam and the Ministry of Health and the World Health Organization, WHO, enabling a rapid and then widespread reach of the public health information. We saw an upward trend for the promotion of the health and hygiene practices both worldwide and in Vietnam, with behavior change following 5K measures. Without the media, people would have limited access to objective source of information. The media has also been the channel to convey people's voice and public opinion to the authorities. By listening to media, we have been able to understand people's concerns and consequently developing a more adaptive and effective public health emergency response. The media also helped us for earlier detection of the emerging and the resurgent health threats. I thank you, all of the colleagues from the media, for your cooperation and contribution. But the war against the pandemic is not over yet. The roles of the media are increasingly becoming more important and even critical. For us to overcome this pandemic, I would invite you to once again to join us in another battlefield, the fight against infodemic. Infodemic means an excessive amount of the information about a problem, which makes it difficult to identify a solution. Infodemic can spread misinformation, disinformation, and rumors during a health emergency. Infodemic can hamper an effective public health response and create confusion and distrust among people. Misinformation costs lives. Without the appropriate trust and correct information, diagnostic tests go unused. Immunization campaign will not meet their targets, and the virus will continue to thrive. Already in the beginning of the pandemic, the whole United Nations system joined together to tackle the COVID-19 infodemic. In April 2020, the UN Secretary General launched the UN Communications Response Initiative to combat the spread of the misinformation and disinformation. In May 2020, the World Health Assembly, the highest decision-making body of the World Health Organization, adopted a resolution on the COVID-19 response. It recognized that managing the infodemic is a critical part of the controlling the pandemic and calls on member states to provide reliable COVID-19 content, take measures to counter mis- and disinformation, and leverage digital technologies across the response. We can win the battle against the COVID-19 infodemic only when we join our hands together. WHO, both globally with international experts and in Vietnam with the Ministry of Health, will continue to provide correct public health information and messages based on scientific evidence in a timely manner. We continuously urge the media to continue working with us in reaching this message to the public. Together, we can promote healthy behaviors and mitigate the harm from misinformation and disinformation. Please also continue to tell us stories and voices from the field. Stories of the health workers and frontliners saving lives. ordinary people coping with the economic impact of this outbreak, or the kindness of the people and the collective spirit of the support. These stories touch everyone's heart, reminding us that we are all in this together. I have met many of you from various media outlets for interviews and discussions, and you have made a tremendous effort in delivering the message to the public. You also helped us correct rumors and manage misinformation. WHO appreciates all the hard work provided by frontline workers, media practitioners included, in battling the pandemic. Spirit of the volunteerism by individual media practitioners in this critical time has given us some shining moments in these dark hours. Globally and in Vietnam, it has become clearer that the virus will be with us for some time and will continue to spread and endanger people's lives. As Vietnam's government and the people join hands to combat the public health crisis, the role of the media has become more crucial as ever. Now, more than ever, as we plan to live in the new normal, we have to rely on each other. We look forward to continue working with the media, and I wish you a successful forum. Xin cảm ơn Vietnam Media.